guys, welcome to another episode of Mickey in the Kitchen. So today we are going to be making curried crab legs with shrimps and lobster claws. So with dumplings in it. That's one of my favorite way of cooking crabs. So today I'm going to share that recipe with you. I'm going to be cooking some steamed rice on the side. And I'm going to be doing the dumplings in a separate pot. But I'm going to also show you how I go about kneading my dumplings also and adding them to the crab. Okay then, let's go over to the other side of the counter. Okay guys, so as I told you before in other videos that I'm the cameraman, so we're going to start with heating the pot, and we're going to be adding some oil to our pot. Not a lot, just a little. And our crab legs and lobster claws and shrimp, I've already cleaned them already, as you can see here. And also we will be using these seasonings here. Onion, scotch bonnet pepper, scallion or green onion, bell peppers I've sliced up, cilantro, and the regular onion that I've cut up. So I'm going to be adding my crab legs. So let me get a utensil here. Turn the fire down a little. Gonna add in my shrimp. I'm gonna put my lobster sauce in. Then for the crab legs, I have 2 clusters. So I'm going to break them apart like this. What you see I'm doing, like in 2s. Some I did in 1. Then I'm going to add my curry. Some people burn the curry first, but I do sometimes and sometimes I don't. So I'm going to be adding my curry. Then some black pepper. Then some chicken bouillon. Then I'm going to add my seasoning here. I'm not going to cut up my scallion. I'm going to add them just like that. And my cilantro. We don't waste anything around here. Now for the Scotch bonnet pepper or habanero, I'm gonna, if you want, you don't have to cut it just to get that spice in your dish. But with me, I'm gonna break it in half because I like that spice. Ooh, it is hot. You see how I broke it in half? So I put that, I add that to my pot. Then I'm going to add some water. So let me get rid of all this stuff here. Okay guys, so I'm going to add some water. I'm going to add another container of water. Sink everything down in the pot with all the flavors and everything in there. Then I'm going to put the cover on. Where did I put the pot cover? Over here. Okay, then I'm going to start cooking my rice. So now I'll be adding my rice. And I've already put the water to boil for my dumplings. And the crab is going. So now I'm going to go over to knead the dumplings. Okay guys, so I'm going to be making the flour. If my face is not in the video, that's okay. The important part is looking how to do the flour for the dumplings. So I have some flour in my container already. And I'm going to add some salt. Just a little bit. Just a little chips, I should say. Like about that. And then I usually put a little baking powder in my boiled dumpling. Some people don't, but I do. It makes it very tender and fluffy. So I put like that, a little chips, a little bit. Okay? A little tiny bit more. Because some just fell on the counter. Okay. So I'm going to be adding water. Stir that around in my mixture. Okay, so now I'm going to add my water. Stir it around with a spoon a little. As you can see how that is coming along. Add some more water. Stir it around. And yes, guys, I'm going to be going in with my hands. My kitchen. So I can put my hands in there. I'm not cooking for anybody but myself and my family. Okay, and my hands are clean. So I'm kneading the dumpling. As you can see, I'm going to add a little more water. Just add a little more as you go. And have your flour on the side in case it gets too soft and you need to firm it up some. Yes. So I'm kneading the dumpling just like that. Add a little more water because I do not want to overpower the flour with too much water. Looks like that's what I did too. So I'm going to add a little more flour in my mixture. See, it's coming along. I'm kneading it. Adding a little more flour, like about so. See, on the spoon. Not too much, just a little. That's why I be sprinkling it with a spoon. I think that's enough. Rest that over there. Make sure I get all the nooks and crannies in my container here that I'm kneading. My flour. Kitchen smelling good already with the crab legs. Just a little tip of water. Okay, I think that's about it. We don't waste anything around here. So I'm cleaning off all the flour. And as I told you, this is my kitchen. So I'm kneading with my hands. That's how my mama taught me. That's how we do it down in Jamaica. So, who need dumpling with a spoon? That's them. I need with my hands. Got to get your hand down in that food, okay? And there is my dumpling dough. See that? Yep. So me want it for look. Okay, so now I'm going to be making my dumplings. I'm not going to be using all of this. I'm just going to be using some of it for my crab. So I'm going to be boiling this separate. So I break off a piece like about that size. And I make them into little balls like these. I'm going to be flattening them out some. Roll it again. So that's 2. Try to make them the same size. That's 3. That's 4. Five. 6. 7. 8. 9. I'm not going to be boiling all of these. I might fry some later. So you see how they are. Oops. That's how it is. Yes. So I'm going to put these in the pot and get my counter cleaned up. Oh, one more step. When they're round like this, I'm going to flatten them and kind of shape them around. So they'll be looking like this. You see that? That's a dumpling down at my yard in Jamaica. Yeah. That's a small cartwheel dumpling. Flatten it. Sink your hand down in there like that and shape it around. Just like that. Another dumpling. You see that? With these dumplings, when they're boiled, I'm going to be cutting them in half to put in the crab that I'm cooking. We'll do the same procedure around like that. Flatten them, shape them. See that? I'm a pro at this. Flatten them, shape them. Okay, so I'll go ahead and add these, finish up these and add them to the water. Okay guys, so my dumplings has finished cooking and my rice has finished steaming. So it's nice and fluffed. And I did add a pinch of chicken bouillon to my white rice, plain rice I should say. I'm going to put a little butter. And just stir it around. I'll let you see what my rice is kind of looking like. As you can see there, it's fluffed. See that, guys? Okay. Perfecto. I don't use a rice cooker because I've done this so many times. I don't need to use a rice cooker. And my dumplings are finished boiling. So I'm going to show you how I cut them in half. See my dumpling? I'm going to do about 5. Carry this back some more so you can see the dumplings. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting them like so. Cutting them in 2. Or even cut them in 4. Because you want small bites when you're eating your crab. So each dumpling I'm going to cut in quarters, in 4 quarters, or in 4. When you're cooking seafood too, you have to make sure you get rid of that smell in your kitchen by using bleach, and after you finish eating it, dispose of the trash. Make sure you take it outside. You don't want your house to be smelling fishy. So that's my dumplings. And then I'm going to take you over to my pot to let you see what it's looking like. Okay guys, so we're going to be looking at what the crab legs are looking like. Then we're going to be adding our dumplings here. See that? The ones that we boiled earlier. So it's looking good. And I'm going to be stuffing it down into the sauce. I'm going to try to let you get a better angle, a better view of what inside the pot is looking like. It's looking very delicious. Okay guys, so as you can see, the crab, how it's looking. It's cooking, looking real good. With a bubble. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll cover. And the dumplings are already cooked, so this is just going to take another, say, 2 to 3 minutes with the dumplings so that it can absorb the gravy or the juices and flavor of the crab that I made. Okay guys, so I'm finished making my plate and I'm going to be doing the tasting. Because you know I have to. So this is the plate. That's the rice. You see I put some gravy on top of the rice. See that? The shrimps and everything. Looking real good. So let me taste for you. First I'm going to taste the rice. Very good. And this is the dumpling. This is the shrimp. It's very hard to see how it's juicy with the curry flavor, the cilantro and all that stuff. Oh yeah. I like to cook it in the shell because when you cook it in the shell, it holds the flavor. And then I'll take the shell off. Really good. As you can see, I'm peeling the shell off. It's hot. It's a messy recipe to eat, but you know what? It's really good. So that's the shrimp right there. It's really good. So guys, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And give me a thumbs up. Press the notification bell so you can see other videos coming. Okay guys, and also I wanted to share with you, sometime I'm going to be doing round the table talk with you. You know, because that is something I really enjoy doing. You know, to talk to my viewers and for you to get to know me better. And, you know, sometimes you have to have a little feedback and share and reality check with people. So sometimes my channel will have different things on there, you know, like, as I said, round the table talk, recipes, some clothes haul, and I might be vlogging some. But for right now, that's what I'll be doing. So again, I will see you in my next episode of Mickey in the Kitchen.